that Republicans, in middle America and across the country are sick and tired of. And it's this, no one wants terrorists to have guns. John Cornyn has a very reasonable bill in the Senate. If the House was strong, it'd get behind the Cornyn bill, but it looks like it's gonna capitulate to a weaker bill that was brought forth by Susan Collins.
I saw somewhere, guys, where it says that this sort of the polling on guns has shifted dramatically, and now more and more Americans are okay with stricter gun laws. So you always got to wonder, like these politicians who live their lives day to day, depending on the polls, they put a finger in the wind to see which way is blowing, and that's their sentiment. That's how they, and it's shocking that Paul Ryan would be that kind of a politician. But once again, it feels like he's bending to the will of whatever the latest polling.
Charles, they're taking a terrorist issue and making it into a gun issue. The fact of the matter is, in this country, you are innocent until proven guilty. What this bill will do is make sure that any American who's on that terrorist watch list, even by accident, is guilty, and they're going to have to prove their innocence. This is absolutely an attack on the Second Amendment. Clear, clear, clear.
By the way, couple this, though, Kathy, before you even answer that, I want you to also to address the notion that Paul Ryan's going to give a town hall, like all the presidential candidates on CNN, 3 days before the Republican convention. Now, what the hell is that all about?
Shadow dancer.
Yeah.
Well, on the gun control issue, this is complicated. It's not clear where he's going with this, for sure. Is he trying to get some unity going into the convention? Is he trying to show that
unity from who?
It's not clear. Among the party, can he? To Kelly's point, could he get something along the Corn Bill and go forward? Could he show that action was taken? I don't think any of that's going to transpire, so it's unclear, and I think he should make it more clear, because otherwise people are going to speculate things like shadow campaigns. Regarding the town hall, look, Paul Ryan has 3 jobs right now. He's got to make sure that the party's behind its nominee, but that if that nominee for some reason were not to win the election, that the party's still standing and structurally sound. He does have that role to play, and while Donald Trump should win, with 89% of the people saying he's hot-headed, it's not unreasonable for Paul Ryan to try to make sure that train is still moving in the right direction. He needs to make sure that of the 435 seats up for grabs in November, that Democrats don't grab close to 30 or more.
Charles,
so he's got some things he needs to do.
What is clear is that Paul Ryan, who represents the establishment, they can't take the fact that Donald Trump is going to be the next president of the United States. He is capitulating to the Democrats. He's playing politics. He's going down that same road the American people are opposed to.
Yeah, he does go down that road. He's going to end up without a seat.
But Kelly, also, this notion that somehow the Speaker of the House should be hedging his bets. That's nuts.
That is nuts. And I'll tell you what, in 1996, it was another kind of heated election where you had House Speaker Newt Gingrich and Bob Dole. And Bob Dole, as soon as he won that the nomination, Newt Gingrich came behind him. He put his Contract for America behind. He took his priorities of deficit, all of his platforms that he wanted to make a priority. He then put on the back burner to get behind Bob Dole and Bob Dole's platform. What you see from Paul Ryan is none of this. It's like he's running for 2020. He's already put 2016 behind him, chalked it up as a loss, and now he's going to go it alone with his own party platform. And that's nothing. That's the wrong way for Republicans. We're bound to lose that going it that way.
Guys, we got to finish this up, but there's no doubt it feels awkward at the very least, and it feels
it does.
For a lot of Republicans, it feels like Paul Ryan's being a traitor to the party. All right, guys, coming up, Loretta Lynch and